I did about 20 carols by candlelight over the years, and we had a cast from Hugh Jackman to Anthony Warlow and Farnham. And John Farnham came on, but in 1991, he was the voice. He was now the biggest star in Australian music. And John wasn't able to rehearse the day beforehand when everybody normally rehearsed. So he came in on Christmas Eve, the day of carols, and about 5 o'clock, and nobody was in the audience, and he rehearsed once, and he had a backing track. He didn't even have live music.
It really is an awe-inspiring sight. I want to thank you for being here, and thank you for being so awesome. It's just great. This next song is one of my favourites. It has been one of my favourites for about 30 years.
At Christmas time, it was so appropriate. He'd never sung it before on television, and as I say, never rehearsed it. And then suddenly there's a 60-piece orchestra, and there are 200 in the chorus behind it. There's this vast array of faces out the front, and it's hot on a Melbourne night, and it's the climax of Carols by Candlelight. At the end of it, there was a standing ovation, and it was probably, I think for me, the greatest moment of carols of all.
When you walk through a storm, hold your head up high, and don't be afraid of the dark. At the end of a storm is a golden sky, and the sweet silver song of the lark. Walk on through the wind. Walk on through the rain. Though your dreams be tossed and Christmas and a safe and peaceful New Year. Good night. Have a wonderful night. Thank you. You guys have given these people a sense of safety and home. You have done Australia proud, and we're really proud of you. We want you to know that.
I've liked John Farnham from the first time I met him. I never thought I'd ever meet such a national, global star. And when I did, I found that he was just a great bloke. When John Farnham sang "You'll Never Walk Alone," and I was watching both Farnham, of course, and the cameras would cut to the crowd, and I saw tough, grizzled soldiers crying at the thought that Australia has said, "You'll never walk alone." That's Farnham, and that's those people, and that's what Australia brought to us on that occasion.
He's the best Australian entertainer that I ever saw. He was always the boy next door. He was so ordinary, and yet he was so extraordinary. And it's that combination, that cocktail of ordinary, extraordinary, with the smile and the charm that made him John Farnham.
He's beyond defining one generation. I think he's intergenerational, and his legacy will for sure go on and on.
I think in 100 years' time, when whoever's around then and is interested in music and the history of Australian music conducts a poll as to the greatest voices in this country ever, I reckon John Farnham might still be number one.
John Farnham has a place within all of us, and I am forever a super fan.
When the war is over, got to get away. Pack my bags to no place, in no time, no day. You and I, we used each other's shoulder, still so young, but somehow so much older. How can I go on